Okay, it's the 28th of January. It is Tuesday, and I'm doing this around 12:30, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. There was some snow that came through with some squalls. If you got any reports of accumulation, let me know. It should have been light because it was a very quick burst that came through, and it really never made it down south. It kind of died out the further into Pennsylvania that it went. Now, this is right now. You can see there's literally nothing out there, maybe a couple flurries hanging around, but there will be a system tonight that'll come by to the north. And as you can see, there it's just a little bit right along the border up here. This is around 8 o'clock this evening. It's mostly going to affect northern New York, the snow. But you can see this is 9 o'clock. There's 10 o'clock, 11, 12, and then it just kind of hangs around. And then we get on the flip side of the storm, um, and squall action will pick up. But again, the lakes are frozen pretty much, and there's less interference or friction, I should say, to create the heavier squalls. But you can see this is around noon tomorrow. Some squalls can make it into northern Pennsylvania again. You can see them up here. And again, it's hard to pick. This is simulated. It's hard to get it exact, but that's kind of what should be in the zone of it. This is 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. But don't expect any rough weather. It's just when it snows, let it go and then move on. This is around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and you see the squall actually can make it into New York City, the flurries and stuff like that. This takes you to around 8 o'clock in the evening. This is 9, this is 10, 11, and as you can see, it begins to fade away and die out as we get into Thursday, and then Thursday you're left with no precipitation. Temperatures, before we get to the temperatures, this is accumulation, and again, just the higher areas of Wayne County and down here by Mount Pocono could get a dusting or so, but anywhere in this area up here, you know that a squall, if it keeps itself together long enough, can drop a quick dusting or so of snow or an inch. But don't be surprised if that were to happen. Okay, so that's what you got accumulation until Thursday evening. Now, again, for now, we're going to be doing a roller coaster with the weather. This is today around let's see, this is today around 2 o'clock. You can see temperatures are in the 20s, higher elevations. They may get into above freezing here in Wyoming Valley, down here towards Berwick, and out here towards central PA, and then down here by Allentown. Northern New Jersey, temperatures 30. Further south, going down towards Newark, you get into the mid 30s. As we head into overnight hours, this takes you around 8 o'clock, and you can see everybody's dropping down to freezing and below. But you can see overnight temperatures rise. I mean, it's kind of crazy. This takes you to around 7 in the morning. Again, everybody's upper 20s to around freezing, but the bottom don't fall out like it's been doing lately. And as we get into the afternoon hours, you can see temperatures above freezing in a lot of areas, even in the Poconos and all. But colder air is going to filter down from the north. As that clipper goes by, like I explained, there's a cold front behind it, and it will drag down into Pennsylvania. And as you can see, as you get to around 8 o'clock, let's get this to around 8 o'clock on Wednesday night, you can see temperatures have dropped into the 20s for the most part for everybody, and it's gotten colder. That's 8 o'clock Wednesday evening. As you get to around midnight, you can see the bottom does fall out a little bit. You're into the teens in a lot of areas, and where they're not in the teens, you're getting down into the lower 20s. Again, this is around midnight Wednesday night, Thursday morning. But as you get towards Let's get you to around 7 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. Here's your temperatures. They're pretty chilly, anywhere from 10 to 15 degrees up in the higher elevations. Temperatures in the teens in the lower elevations. Northwestern New Jersey, you're in the mid-teens, so it's pretty chilly. Even New York City gets into right around 20 degrees. And then as we move through the day on Thursday, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, stays below freezing for the most part for everybody. So that's probably the coldest day. And then as we get into the nighttime hours, this is around 8 o'clock Thursday evening. Temperatures have, dropped a little bit, but not a lot. They're in the mid 20s for most people um, around 8 o'clock on Thursday evening. Okay, that's your report. Take it easy.